The most innovative and exciting part of CrowdPicks is filtering through the picks database to gain valuable insights on upcoming games. Viewing aggregate predictions from every member is one thing, but when you can view aggregate predictions from just the top members on CrowdPicks, that adds a whole new level of insight to game predictions. To do this, you'll need a basic understanding of the picks filter located on the CrowdPicks Vision page. The picks filter allows you to set different filtering parameters, which will then remove picks from members that do not meet those parameters. The filter is located at the top of the Vision page, here. The filter settings control all the data located on the right side of the Vision page. Everything in these white boxes is controlled by the parameters you set in the picks filter. To start, select the sport you're interested in from the navigation at the top of the page. Once you have your desired sport, you can add your first filter by clicking Add Filter. Once the filter criteria box is opened, you have your choice of several different basic and advanced filters. The main difference between the two is basic will apply your parameters to the current season, where advanced allows you to select the dates of your choosing. Let's start off with an ATS basic filter. We'll enter 53% as the minimum and 100 as the maximum. What this will then do is remove any pick from any member that has not been at least 53% accurate against the spread for the entire season. To lock in your filter, click Add Filter. Your filter will appear in this box here. To execute your filter against the games, you need to click Execute All. This will execute your existing filter against every open game on the Vision page. If you're interested in a specific game, click the individual Execute Single Game located here. There have been 46 qualified picks that meet your filter parameters. These 46 picks make up the data inside of this box. Now let's try an advanced filter. To remove any existing filters, click the X. Click Add Filter to start a new filter. For this example, we're going to do an ATS advanced filter. Again, we're going to do 53% against the spread with a maximum of 100, but now we're going to select our own start and end dates. What this filter will now do is remove any picks from any members that are below 53% against the spread between the dates selected here. To add this filter, again, click Add Filter, and then either Execute All or Execute Individual Games. You can also add multiple filters. For this example, we're going to do a win-loss basic filter. We'll set 55 as our minimum and 100 as our maximum. We will now add another filter to go along with this. First, we'll execute this filter. There are 70 picks that qualify out of the 76 total that were made. Now we're going to add a minimum picks filter in addition to the win-loss basic filter. We'll select 10% as our minimum and 100 as our maximum. We will also choose to go back to August 1st as our start date, with today as our end date. As you can see, we now have two filters. The first is a win-loss basic filter, which will remove any members that are below the win-loss setting. The second is a minimum picks percentage, which will then remove any members that do not meet both criteria. The data is changed again. If you would like to see what your filter settings would do on historical games, click the Backtest button. Select a date range for games that you're interested in. We will look at the beginning of the NFL season by selecting September 1st as a start date and the beginning of October as our end date. When we click the Backtest button, we will now execute our current filter settings against these historical games to see how they would have performed in the past. The data compiles, and you can quickly see how your filter settings would have performed with a win-loss record, against the spread record, and an over-under record. We hope you have fun with the CrowdPicks filter.